had a dream last night, and I believe that this dream was about the market. This is another prophecy about the market, about crypto in particular, about Bitcoin. Guys, we are already in the bull market. We're already in it, but Bitcoin, the vision, the message that I got, the prophecy I got about Bitcoin about a month ago is that I saw Bitcoin with its hands behind its back. It was being held back by someone, by the market makers. So I'm going to tell you about the dream, but I'm letting you guys know we are already in the bull run. It's just being withheld from you. Do you know how much money that these people have made during the market crash? Do you know how much wealth they have ciphered away from people? And they're being greedy, but they can't let it go. We are already in the bull market, but they are withholding it from you. They are withholding it from us right now. Bitcoin's hands were behind its back, but I'm telling you, when the divine releases these coins out of bondage, because we are in a bull run, but it's being withheld, it's being manipulated by the evil one, by the market makers, to scare you so you think that things are going down. But in all actuality, it's actually just pulling it back to explode. So the bull market is actually here, but you are not seeing the actual manifestation of it going up because it is being manipulated. So that is the first message. Scared money don't make no money. I'm going to tell you about the dream that I had. So there was this influencer that I follow. I watch her channel, and she often sells a lot of her designer items, out with the old, in with the new, when she wants to purchase new ones, and she will, sell them, So in the dream, I was in a random store. I think it was like Kroger's, a grocery store or something, and I came across this aisle and I saw her designer items, and I just intuitively knew that they were hers. So I saw these little, the little tiny handbags that women are carrying now. I mean, they are so tiny. You can only put a lipstick and an ID in there. She had a lot of those for sale. And then she also had some of her designer clothes. These were they were all black. I noticed that all the clothes she was selling were all black, and they were all one pieces, meaning it was all let's say top and pants combined. And they were quite, more expensive. So I picked up the little handbags, and they were cheap too, but they were these designer handbags. They were thousands of dollars, but I think that they were on sale for $20. And I was like, this is such a good buy. I have to get these, even though they were so tiny and I can't fit anything in there because it's so small, but the price was right. Okay, so 1 second. Okay, the price was right. So I picked up a few of those. And then I was like, well, let me see if I can, fit any of these designer outfits. So I started to hold them up, and something said, no, you probably won't be able to fit them. They're expensive anyway. Just put them back and focus on the smaller bags. So guys, I believe that this was a message about buying what you can afford, buying some of the smaller price coins in some of these stocks that have went way down, even though they're cheap and they might look like they're not going to do anything. But I believe this dream was a message about buying small, buying low. Don't get fooled. Right now is the time to buy. All of these prices have been suppressed. Right now is the time to buy when the prices are cheap. That's the whole point of the dream that I had. Don't get scared. Scared money don't make money. Don't be scared out of your position. The wealth transfer is here. Like I said before, I'm going to keep saying it. If we miss out on the wealth transfer that's coming up, so the peak of the bull run is going to be between 2024 and 2025. You are to get in position right now when the prices are rock bottom. That's what the small little purses represented. They were cheap, but they were designer, right? So these coins that are cheap, these stocks that are super cheap, get what you can afford. It might be small right now, but it is still designer. Designer holds its value. That's what this represented. So buy when the prices are low. That's the whole point of the dream, the point that I'm trying to make. Do not get tricked out of your wealth, your generational wealth, your reparations. Do not get tricked out of it. That is why Bitcoin's hands was behind its back. They're trying to fool people, to shake them down, to say, hey, the market is just going to explode and the market will be no more. That will never happen. It will never happen because this whole American system was built off of this market, was built off of removing us from the gold standard into fiat. And these markets is just another form of a currency, just another form of fiat. They will never leave fiat. They will never leave the debt system because that is how this whole American financial system was set up on. They're not going to bite the hand that feeds them. They set these things up to contract, to expand, to contract, to expand. That's why in the real estate market, there's periods of contraction when there's not a lot of action, not a lot of people buying, and then expansion when they lower the interest rates because they want to expand. Then they raise the interest rates again, and then we go into a period of contraction where nobody's buying, nobody's doing anything. That's how they keep the checks and balances within their own system that they created. And you have to zone out and look at it for what it is. If you understand the game that you're playing, you will be in position to win. That's why the divine is saying stay close to the edges so that you can see inside, right? You need to have a bird's eye view of everything going on. If you're too into it, if you got your emotions into it too much, your greed or your fear, you're gonna miss it. Stay close to the edges. Stay watching. Become an impartial third party so that you can see clearly on what's going on so you do not miss out on the wealth transfer. So I'm going to leave that here. I'm going to let this video be just that. I still have to come back on here and show you guys the drawing that I drew about the coin Pepe from the subconscious mind. So I'm going to do that, and hopefully I can have that up later today or tomorrow. But just stay ready. Stay ready. Buy now. The bull run, it's not just about this bull run that we're in that's being manipulated, but the peak of the bull run is going to be between 2024 and 2025, latter part of 24 to 2025. So if you buy now, all these little tiny designer coins and stocks that are really low in price, they're going to hold their value because they are going to be designer still. That was the whole point of this message today. But I'm going to leave it right there. But guys, I want to say I love you, the birds, the bees, and yes, all of the trees. They all love you too. Love is the way. Forgiveness, it is the key. And truth is the absolute light that will always, always guide us home. Be well, guys. Bye.